everyone, welcome once again to Dada's Food Crave Kitchen. If you are new to my channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I upload a video. In today's video, I'm going to be making peri peri chicken Nando style. Peri peri chicken is originated from Portugal. It's very delicious. You can enjoy it just like that. You could eat it with anything you like. So without any further ado, if you're really interested in seeing how I make this peri peri chicken by Nando's, please stay tuned. And without any further ado, let's get cooking. Okay guys, before we start the peri peri chicken, we're gonna start with the sauce. So what you're gonna need here, you're gonna need 2 large red bell pepper. Depending on size, you're also gonna need 1 large red onion. You could use white onion if you want, but I'm gonna go with red. You also need 2 habanero pepper. If you like the heat, you could add more. And I also have 7 cloves of garlic. It requires a lot of garlic, guys, so make sure you have a lot of garlic. If you want, you can add more, like I said, depending on size. You also need some lemon. You're gonna be squeezing this lemon inside the sauce. It's all gonna be blended together. Here I have smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons, and I also have 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, and I also have olive oil. I'm gonna use half a cup of that. You could use extra virgin olive oil or any oil you like. I also have red wine vinegar, and I also have white wine vinegar. If you guys don't have red wine or white wine vinegar, you could use apple cider vinegar. It's all gonna be the same. I'm adding the red wine vinegar because I want it to add more acidity. So here I'm gonna cut the pepper in pieces so that you'll be able to be blend easily in the blender. I'm just gonna cut them in pieces. And I have my little trash bowl here. Take all the seeds out. All my peppers were all washed. I always pre-wash my onions and pepper before I start cutting. So you're gonna cut all your onion, your pepper, your garlic. Everything is gonna go into the blender. Like I said, if you have a good blender, you don't have to worry about cutting it, but it just makes life easier, you know. When you cut everything in pieces, then you don't have to struggle. So you cut your peppers, put them aside. So after you put everything in the blender, I'm just gonna put my gloves on because I'm about to cut my habanero pepper, and you know habanero pepper is very hot and you don't want to cut it with your bare hands and then touch your eyes. So I'm gonna cut the habanero pepper, cut the lemon, make sure I take all the seeds out because you don't want to be eating your food and then you have to bite into the seeds because they get really bitter. It's not a pleasant taste. I was very fortunate that I bought some lemons that didn't have much seeds, so it just have like 1 or 2 seeds, so that was good for me. And also I want to bring an attention to you guys. The peri peri chicken requires you to have the red long chili peppers. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but because of the season that we are on now, I could not find any. I pretty much went to different stores. I just could not find any red long chili peppers, the really hot chili long peppers. So if you can't find any, it's all good. You could just go with the habanero pepper. The reason is that, you know, peri peri chicken should be spicy. So now I'm just gonna squeeze the lemon inside my onions and peppers and stuff. I have 2 lemons. They were all cut in 4. I'm gonna squeeze everything in there. And then later I'm gonna add some red wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons. And then add all the other seasonings that are required into the peri peri chicken and blend everything together. That will prepare us to marinate the sauce and also marinate the chicken and also the dipping sauce. So I'm just gonna squeeze the lemon inside my onions inside the blender. And then I'm gonna add the garlic. I have 7 cloves of garlic here. You could add 8, 9, 10. It all depends on the size you're making. And that's my habanero pepper. I'm gonna add that into the blender as well. And then I'm gonna add my cayenne pepper to give it more heat. Like I said, if you're not on the spicy side, you can cut back. I have my smoked paprika here. I love smoked paprika. Oops, I dropped the bowl. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of salt. This is kosher salt. If you don't like too much salt, you don't have to add all this salt. Like I said, I'm making a large amount because I'm gonna be making a whole chicken, so you don't want your chicken to be bland. So now I'm gonna add half a cup of olive oil. This will make the blending go easy. It requires you to put oil too. This is gonna be so tasty, guys. I'm telling you, Nando's gonna have a run for their money.
Rebel Lion vibes.
And then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of black pepper.
Rebel Lion vibes.
You can actually make this sauce and just save it. Make a lot of them. And now here goes my red wine vinegar. Like I said, if you don't have red wine vinegar, you can use white wine vinegar, or you can use apple cider vinegar. Or if you don't have none of those, I mean, the lime should do, but you know, you want your sauce, you know, to really like taste really acidy, you know what I mean? Like not too bitter or not too sour, but when you're eating the chicken, you know, you want to taste that lime, that liminess to it. And then I'm gonna close the blender now. I'm gonna blend everything. Turn the power on. I have a good blender. Unfortunately, I have a good blender. I'm using the Ninja blender, which grinds really good. So there's not much struggle to that. As you can see, it's blending really well, especially the oil that I add on it. It's just gonna make the blending go easy. Look at that color. It's so red, it's so pretty. If you guys can find that red long chili pepper, that would be good, because pretty much originally that's the pepper that they usually use. I think I need a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add more, just like not the whole tablespoon, but just like half of it, because remember, like I said, I'm making a whole chicken, and you don't want your chicken to not be tasty. You also have another option too. If you don't want to add the salt here on the sauce, you could add some salt on the chicken before anything else. I didn't do that because I have enough salt already. Now that everything is blended well together, there goes our sauce, and now we're gonna get ready to fix the chicken up and cut it all up. I have a young Perdue chicken here. There's not much fat to it, but what you want to do is you want to just make sure you tap dry it really good, because you don't want a lot of water on it. It was all washed with salt and vinegar. Take all that raw smell out. So I'm just gonna kind of like trim some of the extra skin off the chicken and take some of the back butt out, and make sure you have a really sharp scissors. It's very necessary to have a sharp scissors in your kitchen, guys. Take the butt out, because I'm definitely not gonna eat no chicken butt, definitely, that's for sure. But take that out. Some people do like that, but if you do like it, you could leave it on the chicken. That's your choice. Everything is preference. You know, when you're watching a cooking video, you go with what the amount of salt that suits you and the amount of spice that suits you, but don't necessarily have to use the same amount of spice I'm using. Like, depending on size, you should be able to add everything well to taste to your liking. So you're just gonna turn the chicken around to the back and cut it right between the rib and the backbone, and cut it all the way straight up. If you don't have a sharp scissors, you can manage using a sharp knife, but it's more safer to use a scissors when you're cutting a chicken like this. As you can see, I have a little struggle up there, but I managed to make it through. You can use those that bone right there for chicken broth or anything like that, or you could just throw them away. Whichever way you want to cut your chicken, that's fine. You could start with the backbone, or you could start in front of the breast, but it's easier to cut it this way. So after you cut it the back, just make sure you tap dry all the excess water from the chicken. You want to make sure it's pretty dry, and if you're pretty strong, just kind of crack the ribs, crack them really so that it will be more open, and spread it all out. Now we're getting ready to add the marinade sauce on it. Before you can add the sauce, like I said, you can sprinkle some salt and pepper on the chicken before that. But like I said, I already have enough salt in my blended seasoning, so I will not need any. But you feel like you want to add more salt, you can add salt to the chicken. A lot of people eat a lot of salt, some people don't. If you don't eat a lot of salt, that's fine. So you're gonna scoop all the seasoning in and just rub everything in. Any pocket you can find inside the chicken, just go right in there. As you can see, I'm rubbing the spice on the chicken, and I'm also gonna open some of the skin up right there. Found me a pocket. I'm gonna stuff some of the sauce in there so that the chicken will come out really flavorful and really tasty. When you seasoning the chicken, it's necessary, if you can find a pocket, just put some of the seasoning in there. As you can see, I have one scoop in that I'm putting it in the chicken, in the pocket under the skin. I'm gonna turn it around, find more pocket, and just right there, I found one. So that's how you really season your chicken. Any open skin that you can find, just put the seasoning in there. Trust me, it will come out tasty every bite. A lot of people don't like the skin on the chicken, but if you season your chicken like this, and then later on I'm just gonna put an incision on top of the breast and put more seasoning in it and marinate the chicken. Like I said, if you don't have time, you will always want to season your chicken for at least half an hour to 1 hour. Overnight is always the best to marinate chicken. If you don't have time overnight, but at least season your chicken for like an hour or half an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. So here I'm just gonna put an incision on top of the breast area, because the breast is always the thickest side of the chicken and it's very hard to season. So you want your chicken to be really, really flavorful. Like I said, if you can put a couple of incisions, that's fine. So there you have it. Our chicken is all marinated. So I'm just gonna pretty much take my gloves off and just put some plastic wrap and marinate it for like 6 hours. And then I'll come back and then I'll show you guys how to prepare a Peri Peri chicken by Nando's. You're gonna love these guys. So we're gonna marinate the chicken for 6 hours. Come back and then I'm gonna show you guys how the rest of the Peri Peri chicken by Nando's is prepared. So now this is why it's required to make a lot of sauce for your Peri Peri chicken. So you're gonna use that extra sauce and just cook it down until all the water is all simmered down. You can eat the Peri Peri chicken just like that. You can eat it with anything you want. So you just want the sauce to simmer down. If you want, you could add a little bit of oil, but it's not required because I added half a cup of oil already in the blended seasoning, the blended sauce. So I'm gonna enjoy my Peri Peri chicken with some cassava, some yuca, and boiled it. I have some there that's already peeled already, getting ready to boil. So what you're gonna do is, this is what yuca looks like. It's called cassava as well. You're just gonna cut it up like so in pieces like that. And if you don't know how to peel yuca, I just left one extra one to show you guys, and it's easy. You just go all around and just boil it. If you want, you can add some salt in the water. If not, like I said, if you're not the type, that's fine. So now our chicken is marinated for 6 hours. Now we're getting ready to cook our Peri Peri chicken. I have my 12-inch non-stick grill pan all greased up. It's not required. If you don't have a griddle pan, you could just put the chicken directly in the oven and start baking it. But I wanted to pre-cook it here first before I can put it in the oven, because I like that burnt black grill color. So now that I cook it for 20 minutes on that one side, that was the color I was looking for. Remember guys, you eat with your eyes first, then your nose, then your mouth. When you see something looks good, the first thing, you want to taste it. So that's always my goal. When I'm making a meal, I always make sure it looks good, because I personally eat with my eyes first. I think that's pretty much everybody. You eat with your eyes, then your nose, and then your mouth. It looks good, it smells good, I bet you it tastes good. So now I'm just gonna add the extra sauce on the chicken and then cook that one side for like 20 minutes. And then when I'm done, I have my oven preheated to 450. You can put 400, but you want to make sure your chicken is well done. So I have my oven smiley thing there. I don't know what it's called, but I just said hello to you guys. So I'm just gonna put it in the oven and let it cook for 45 to 55 minutes or until well done. Make sure you check your chicken, guys, because you want to eat a very well done chicken, because you don't want your chicken to undercook. So now that our chicken is all cooked, now it's time to get our peri peri chicken out. Look how delicious that look, guys. You should definitely make your own homemade peri peri chicken by Nando's. So now I added the dipping sauce, as you can see on the side. Just gonna cut it up and just enjoy. Like I said, I'm gonna enjoy my peri peri chicken with some yuca, some cassava, and my son decided to enjoy his peri peri chicken with some rice. If you guys interested in seeing how I make this saffron rice, go on the description box below and let me know. I will show you guys step by step how I make my saffron rice. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to share it, like it, and subscribe. And a giveaway is coming for you guys. Hi everyone, the moment everyone's been waiting for. I am so excited. This is the first time ever I'm doing stuff like this. I am so excited. I have few names in here in this bowl that I'm gonna pick out a name for the giveaway prize. These people here, they follow the steps that required in order for me to enter their name for the giveaway. I am so excited. So without any further ado, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna put my hand in the bowl and I'm gonna pick a name out, and whoever win this prize, I will direct message you and we find a way how this prize will get to you. So good luck everyone, for everyone who participated and follow all 3 steps in order for their names to be entered in the giveaway. So ta-ra, drum roll, let's go guys. I'm gonna shake it and I'm gonna pick a name. That's how we do it. I'm not looking. There we go. The rest is put away. So I'm gonna open this, and the person that win is Maimuna Thomas. Maimuna Thomas, you won this giveaway. So if you are watching, keep sharing my video and tell your friends that this chick here Dada's Food Crave doesn't play. And for those who haven't won, don't give up please, because there's gonna be more giveaways coming up. And like I said, I want to do this in a very fair manner, that I'm not gonna pick sides, or you know, I did it the right way. I scrambled everything and I pick a name. My eyes were closed. I didn't see who I was gonna pick. But like I said, if you guys didn't win, don't give up, because there's gonna be more giveaways coming. And I thank everyone for your support, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. Keep watching, keep following, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And I'm gonna show the giveaway guys one more time. Maimuna Thomas, you won this giveaway. So we're gonna find out a way how to get this to you, to your house. Here you go, Maimuna Thomas. Congratulations, you won the giveaway. And I hope, like I said, for those who didn't win, don't give up on me. There's more gonna come in the future, okay? And I love all the support, and I thank everyone. Bye. See ya. Yee.